Okay, welcome to part 4. This is the final part. Okay, when we last left off, we finished the first 2 layers of the Rubik's Cube. Now we're going to work on the third. This is the hardest one. This is going to be the longest one. This is going to be the one with most algorithms. So if you can do this part, for sure you can complete the cube and eventually, show off to your friends. Like me, they call me nerd. Whatever. So, what you're going to do in the third layer is now we're going to forget about the top, but don't ruin it, obviously. You're going to turn it upside down, so now the second layer is on the bottom. Now you're going to do the top layer all over again, okay? But we're not going to use the same moves as the first layer, okay? This specific moves so you don't ruin the bottom. And what I want you to do when you turn it upside down is look at the design on the top. Now this is you, remember. This used to be you, now this is D, the down. This is you now. The yellow is you now. So now you're going to look at the top and look at the pattern, okay? Ignore everything but the yellow. There's going to be some yellow there. There's going to be a couple instances where these two won't show and it's just going to be this, the yellow dot in the middle, nothing else, maybe except for something else. If it shows like that, there's going to be like that. Use any combo that I'm about to show and you're going to get another one, okay? So there's also another pattern. If you see a pattern like this, it's going to be like a little thing, like a little backwards L. Okay? It's going to be it could be turned around like this. You got to keep turning until you get it so that it covers the top left corner. So like you see this. Okay. Get it to like the backwards L and you're going to have this specific thing. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. I don't have this one with my cube right now, but when you ever get this one, just remember to do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. You will definitely get to the next step. Well, a good way to remember this, I just remember earth. I know it sounds kind of dorky, but that's a really good way of remembering. So you don't have to every time in your head do, what am I supposed to do? F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. Good way to remember. And the one we have right now is this line. You see, the yellow's connected in a line. You see, right now that's what we have, the line. So there's a specific formula, F R U R U F. So instead of for earth, it's going to be through rough. Yes, through rough. Okay. So what you're going to do, either way, it can be this way, it can be upside down, but it doesn't matter. If you do this way, you're going to do, okay, F R U R prime U prime F prime. Okay, 100% of the time it will get you to the step that you need. If you, these two, if you get either of these two, for sure you're gonna get to the next step. Okay. Now, before we get to the next step, I know sometimes you're gonna get some wacky combination on the top, and it's usually one of these three. Okay. If you get this one, the cross one, it's not that much of a problem because you can do any one of these combinations and they will come out eventually, okay, with a cross. The other two, this one looks kind of like a tank to me, I have no idea why. And this one is like kind of like a double-sided block or whatever. If you get either of these two, you're not in trouble, but it's a lot harder because you got to do one of these twice. You got to do either of these twice, and you're gonna eventually get to the fish. Okay, that's what we got right now. This is the most important part. Okay, the fish. I call it the fish because it looks like fish. Some people call it a ribbon. I don't care. I call it a fish. Okay, it looks like a fish to me. So the first thing you do when you get to the fish is look at the sides. Okay, what I do, I usually look at the fish like this. And I always look at the top part, and if there's a yellow right here, you see the fish, right? There's a yellow right here. You do a specific part. However, if you see the fish like this, and there is no yellow, there's yellow over here, you're going to do another one. So this one, for now, we have this one, okay? This is good. So we look at the one. Now, I marked it specifically, so you see like these little, this one, you see like I put little brownish little marks in the sides. That's so you know the brownish marks are yellow. So if the yellow is sticking that way, you do this. and if the yellow's sticking that way, you're going to have to turn it around. Like, instead of pointing it to the top left, it's going to be pointing down. But, yeah, the yellow, that's when the yellow's here, okay? We have it this way. So, for that, the formula is R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R, U2, R, U2. R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U2, R, U2. And sorry for some, I speed up a little bit and sometimes I mess up, but I have it written down so you just read it and it should be there. Okay? R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R, U2, R, U2. Okay? R prime, U2. Okay. So we're going to do that. Get the fish. This is your U, but now it's going to be your F for now. No, this is going to be your F. This is your U. You're going to do R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. Remember, U2, you spin it twice. R, U2. And guess what's on the top? The entire thing is yellow now. When you get the fishes, there's a 100% chance this is going to come out. So that's good. Okay? If you ever make a mistake in the fish, like if you do the wrong equation, it's okay. You're going to get the same fish again, so you just do it again. But for now, we have this, which is really good. Okay, that completes the first part of the third layer. You see